Hello, everybody. I am Pilot Frederick, and welcome back to P3D in the A2A T-6 Texan. For today, I just thought, I'm running a little bit low on fuel here. As you can see, you probably have about 25 gallons there and a little under 20 on the left tank, 15 gallons. So I would want to refuel. Unfortunately, there is nowhere for me to refuel here. And I'm trying to keep this as realistic as possible. So what I thought I'd do is I'll take off and I'll fly up to Hamar, which is only about 10 minutes away from here, and just walk you guys through. I forgot to put on my track IR hat. I'll actually put that on in just a moment. But as we can see, we are all loaded up here in the beautiful A2A T-6 Texan at an airfield called Echo November Foxtrot Foxtrot. And what I thought I'd do is I'd fly up to Hamar and land there, park the plane for the night, tomorrow fly it back here, bring another passenger that wants to come back home out to the farm or something, make up some stupid story to put a passenger in the bag, make the plane a little heavier, and also refuel a little bit. As you can see, I have the oil leak in yellow, hydraulic leak in yellow, and crankshaft in yellow, which means I need to watch those systems. And unfortunately, I don't have a hangar or parts in Hamar or here, so we're gonna have to fly back to the base at Kjeller at some point as well to get the rest of this plane fixed up in the maintenance hangar. So hopefully I'll be able to just fly like normal without any major complications, and then fly up to Hamar now and fix my aircraft, or refuel my aircraft. So let's go ahead and start the battery. And I had fired this thing up a little bit, or a few minutes. So actually, I fired it up many hours ago, but I kept the simulator paused so that the oil temperature wouldn't fall. You can also see my cylinder head is still there. We're going to use the... Oh, yeah. It's selected on the right tank already, because that one has more fuel. Kind of get our trim set. There we are, and rudder trim is all nice and good. We're going to try to use the GPS here on this flight. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it direct. I'm debating to get one of the Flight 1, like the Flight 1 GTN 650, 750 package, but I'm not sure yet. I mean, this works, but it's nothing super high tech. There we go. That's only 19 nautical miles from here. We're just going to turn around once we get airborne. Alright, we'll pump some fuel in. While I do that, I'll turn. I'll put that track IR hat on. There we go. Oh, actually, wait, our navigation lights on? No, strobe lights are on. That's what. And then we'll just give her a good prime. Make sure to rich, propeller to full decrease, and just a little bit of throttle. We'll go ahead and get this baby started up. Clear prop. Just go ahead and prime it once. There we go, got a good start. Oil pressure coming up. We'll go ahead and shut the canopy now. Turn on some cabin heat. And switch on the generator. Keep on the pitot. He actually had my pitot freeze up earlier. My airspeed was reading zip like it is now. Very nice. We're gonna... I don't know why, but the it could be because I have an oil leak or whatnot. The engine RPM, oil pressure, I mean, doesn't seem to want to go above 40. It's kind of weird, but we're gonna... Once we put our propeller up like I just did, it goes up above 40. It could be because we need maintenance, probably why. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really like that. The oil pressure goes down. So let's just hope that doesn't give any implications when we're flying. Bringing the flaps up now. And gotta be careful with that throttle so we don't get any detonations like we almost did here. Bring it up to 2000 RPM. Check the prop again. We'll go ahead and check our magnetos too. They should be fine, which they seem to be. And carburetor heat, we're just gonna turn that on for now. We should see a slight drop. Oh, actually it's coming up because we have carburetor icing. Alright, we'll bring it down now. We have good oil temperature. Oh, I don't like that oil pressure. It's a little bit cold outside. Don't like that. Alright, let's go ahead and turn on our strobes and our landing lights. And taxi out. We can close the rear canopy. Yeah, our engine is very wobbly. Did we just eat a cone? Yeah. This thing really doesn't want to break downhill, so we can be careful. Yeah, you know, just kind of slam the tail wheel into that. Alright, here we go. Yeah, she definitely needs some maintenance. Look at that. Manifold pressure's all over the place. Could be because it's a little bit bouncy too. Yeah, that's probably why all the needles are bouncing up and down. Alright, 90 miles per hour. We're gonna rotate here. Bring the flap up. Don't want to put too much stress on the engine, so immediately we're just gonna bring her back to 30 manifold pressure. And the RPM back to 2000 for our climb out. Oh. Some clouds. It's ActiveSky doing those effects. So this is the climb settings for this aircraft. Just gonna turn on the landing light. And so what we want to do is we want to, you know, first you put manifold pressure to 30, and then you put the tachometer or the RPM, change the propeller to 2000 RPM, and then you want to kind of, you can't see much. You just got to be careful so you don't hit anything. You kind of want to fly, point the nose upward where it's flying at about 110 miles per hour. And so if it's going too slow, you have to pitch the nose down. Too fast, you pitch the nose up. And once you find the right place, if you can sort of pitch the aircraft out, as I'm trying to do now, but it's really hard when you don't have anything to look at. You know what? We'll just gonna. That's what you'd want to do. You would want to pitch out at about 110 miles per hour and let it climb like that. We're gonna just bring it back to 24 on the manifold pressure, and we need to turn left. Try to follow that GPS down there. What we could do is try try the autopilot. See if it will follow our flight plan. We also want to reduce our RPM now to about 1,800 RPM. So we want to turn it on. Did that do it? Don't know. Why do I have to flip this up perhaps? Oh, okay, flight plan available. Well, it says F, there's a flight plan available. Don't get this. I had it stated F a moment ago. Okay, not sure. It's turning that way, so possibly. Wow, we pulled 3 Gs. How close to? No, don't know when that happened. Okay, so that must be the autopilot then. That's already, we already have it loaded up here. The winds are 3 to 4 F4, so they're almost northerly winds, so we'll just come in and land from the south here. Just kind of follow the flight plan all the way in. Not sure how the autopilot hold switch works. Is it leveling out here? Is it just me, or does that engine sound like it's running very rough? I'm just gonna cheat our way into the hangar and run a compression test. What we don't want is an engine running without oil. So far so good, we got quite a bit of oil. Seems to be trying to follow the flight plan. And it's starting to turn right ever so slightly here, so it's following the flight plan. Hydraulics look okay and oil looks okay. Just hope we can get there, refuel, maybe they have some oil there, and then come back and fly down to maintenance hangar, because I think we need that right now. I'm gonna trim ourselves down here, try to increase our speed a little bit and come a little bit out of these clouds. There we go, just kind of trim it here. This thing really starts to pick up speed when it goes down. This is ActiveSky partnered with Rex Skyforce 3D, by the way, and all my add-ons are usually in the description. Also, make sure to check out my Twitter. I'll be posting updates on video uploads and other things which people might find interesting. All my instruments are indicating a good run, except for the cylinder temp. It's getting a little bit cold. That's probably because I decreased the manifold pressure and it is really cold outside. Alright, well, go ahead and level out here. Just activate the autopilot, or the altitude hold. Looks real nice. You know, I might actually go fly a T-6 Texan for my birthday. There's a few in Norway that do air shows and stuff, and it's possible to pay to do acrobatics flying, and that would really be something in one of these. I've seen them actually fly at 2 air shows now in Norway, possibly a third, but that one I was too young. I'm going to get this year to check them out. Should be interesting. Just another 2 minutes now, and we're going to be landing there. This is Hamar. Alright, we're gonna disconnect the autopilot there. Take manual control. Pretty sure that would be the airfield over there, yes. Perfect. I can't hear much because I have to be quiet, but I feel as if the airplane is shaking a little bit. I've actually flown here in real life in a Cessna 172. We came in from the other side though, and I got this weather. Okay, gear down and flaps down. Let's see if I can do a little side slip here, bleed off some speed. There, that's good. There's not much to see. Wow, this is incredibly challenging to see. There we are on the ground already. Try to maintain on the runway. There you go. Not too bad, considering it was almost impossible to see where I was going. Yeah, the conditions up here aren't too good right now up in Norway. Let's go ahead and retract the flap. But we made it. That's the important part. We're here. That oil pressure is so low. I don't like that. We still have oil. We still have hydraulics. And I need to watch me don't go too fast here. Needs a complete rebuild. I think that's very appropriate. But that oil pressure ain't good at all. So let's just get parked up over here and shut down for the evening. This will be a good place, I think. No, actually, we could be nice and park over there. Oh, we just had detonation. RIP. This engine really doesn't like flying today. Yeah, like I said, we have to be really careful with the throttle on this thing because it wants to detonate, and especially now that my engine is completely screwed. Try not to strike our wing into the building. And we'll just stop right here, set the parking brake, accelerate to 1450 RPM. Close this, take the prop down. Drop the flaps, just leave them down for tonight. And then we'll go ahead and pull the mixture back and turn off the magnetos. Take down the throttle and switch off the fuel tanks. We probably could have made it all the way home with the fuel that I had on board, but I'm waiting for my friend to join up tomorrow. I might upload another video tomorrow where my friend and I fly back to Scheller together and do some formation flying and stuff, if that would be of interest to anybody. I think that's very cool. There we go. And just turn off everything. I did fly with the carburetor heat on, I hope. I don't remember switching it off in the first place. We're gonna go and tie ourselves down, you know, control lock. Oh, little sunglasses. Wheel chocks, tie downs, oil clean kit, pitot cover. That should be off. And let the hydraulic pressure just come out. And here we are. Thanks very much for watching, everybody, and I'll be uploading some more videos tomorrow where I do some more flying, hopefully get this thing back to base and repair the engine so that we can take the T6 Texan out for more spins in the coming future. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, and, you know, the usual stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, guys.